in a serious way, not the cheerful round of reincarnation that haunts some of the zanier offshoots of Eastern religion, but actually say, you are going to die, and when you die, you are going to undergo a metamorphosis of some sort that is not particularly going to be designed to preserve your humanness, what you call your humanness, or to set you on a cloud with lyre and gown for the rest of eternity, but that actually the greatest adventure, the greatest adventures still lie ahead. And these things, intimations of immortality, are vouchsafed by these plant hallucinogens. Why this should be, why it should be possible to get a look over the great divide, I have no idea. I think about these things constantly. My life is mostly questions. My friend Rupert Sheldrake, who some of you may know his books, he and I have talked about it. He thinks that there is a chemistry of dying, that in the same way that there is a chemistry of giving birth, there is a chemistry of dying, and that DMT parallels and anticipates this. He calls it not a hallucinogen, but a necroptic substance. It actually anticipates the death state itself. I once had the fortunate opportunity of being able to turn a very prominent Tibetan Lama onto DMT, a name that you would recognize, although not one of the top 5, but a more wizened, older, stranger character. And he did it, and I said, so what about it? These people, these Tibetan Buddhists, they have a pretty good map of the territory. He said, it's the lesser lights. He said, you can't go further than that without breaking the thread of return. He said, beyond this, there's no returning. And so, in a very real sense, it's a look over the edge. But then, even that doesn't solve all the mysteries. I mean, what is it about it? And so, in a language which is seen, what's that all about? Is it that perhaps language has always been a gift from the other? It's a little hard to picture how the kind of language I'm using right now ever got started. Notice that language is a behavior. It's a behavior, that's all it is. It's